Dear students, this is RK from VIGNANA BHARATHI High School. Under Basic English Grammar for Primary to Mid School session, we did at first negative and question forms as 3 parts, and another topic question tags. First part completed. We did first part with only special verbs present in the statements. I already explained about some sentences with special verbs or auxiliary verbs present in the sentence. Today we are going to start with main verbs present in the sentence, and we need to find out the main verb and make such changes to frame it to add a question tag. First of all, again, I need to define the question tag. What is question tag? Already I explained in the previous session. Question tags, first part completed, but second part, a question phrase added to a statement. A question phrase added to a statement is called question tag. Again, I need to read out the rules in this question tag session to make answers. Only special verbs are used in question tags. Only special verbs are used in question tags. That is, special verbs means auxiliary verbs are B forms. But in this session, in previous session we did only with the special verbs. But in this session we are going to start exercises with the main verbs. Though the sentences are there with the main verbs, we need to bring out the special verb from that B form. Do, does, did. If the verb is in present tense, either do or does. If the verb is in past tense, that is verb to, and it comes under did. So, do, does, did we use in these sentences to make such changes in question tags. Next, statements with verb 1 have question tag do or does, as I said now. With verb 2, did. Now, positive statement gets negative question tag. Negative statement gets positive question tag. Here, subject of the question tag is always pronoun. In pronoun, we use pronoun to the subject in the question tag, like I, we, you, he, she, they, etc. Short forms of negatives should be used in negative question tag. If the statement is in positive, we make negative question tag. In that negative question tag, we have to use doesn't, don't, didn't. So, short form of the negative question tag should be there for positive statements. Now, I am going to start some sentences to make or to add question tags to this. Now, this is we enjoy our history classes. We enjoy our history classes. Here in the sentence, we enjoy our history classes. This is a positive statement. We cannot find any negative sense in the statement. We enjoy. Enjoy is the verb in the sentence. So, enjoy, it comes under do form. This is do plus enjoy. So, if we split this enjoy like this, do plus enjoy. So, it comes under do form. That is why we write we enjoy our history classes, comma. After the sentence, we did not keep full stop here, comma. The sentence is in a positive. That is why we frame negative question tag. So, enjoy, that is in do form. Do. Here, subject, we. We already, it is a pronoun. Here, we write we, question mark. But statement is positive. Now, we arrange a negative, that is not, we add to this special verb, the to in short form, don't. Don't we? We enjoy our history classes, don't we? This is the question tag. Here, this part is question tag. This is the whole sentence. This whole sentence is in a positive sense, which has a negative question tag. Already I said, positive statements get negative question tag, negative statements get positive question tag. This is positive statement, it got negative question tag. Okay, if we have the same sentence in a negative sense, we do not or don't enjoy our history classes. How do we make this question tag? We see, we don't enjoy our history classes. In this sentence, negative sense. So this is a negative statement. Whenever you find a negative statement, we add the question tag in a positive sense. Positive statement, negative question tag, negative statement, positive question tag. We don't enjoy our history classes. Already special verb is mentioned here, do. Simple. Do we? Question mark. Do we? We don't enjoy our history classes. Do we? So, for negative statement, positive question tag. Now, another sentence we are going to take now. These students waste their time in idle talk. These students waste their time in idle talk. Here, the sentence, these students waste their time in idle talk. We have to find two things here in the sentence. First of all, whether it is positive or a negative statement. There is no negative sense here, and then the verb part. The students What is the action word here? Waste. So this is the verb path in the sentence. Here, positive statement with main verb waste. Positive statement with main verb waste. This is, what does it mean, waste? It comes under do form. Do plus waste. So, here for this negative positive statement, we have to add a question tag. These students waste their time in idle talk, comma, already the special verb found in this waste is do, comes under do, verb 1. So, students, okay, we write here do in question tag. In question tag, you can write this special verb. We start the question tag with always special verb. We have to start the question tag always with a special verb or an auxiliary verb. That is do here, because waste is in do form, that is verb 1. If the verb is wastes, that comes under does form. Then we use does, but here this is waste. So do form we used here do. Here this is a positive statement. That is one. One another subject. These students. Already that is a plural form. So that is why we have to use they. Do They, they question mark. Here do they, but this is a positive statement. That is why we have to use don't they. These students waste their time in idle talk, don't they? These students waste their time in idle talk, don't they? Don't they is a question tag here. In daily conversation, these question tags are very useful in a common and general conversations in every minute. That is why, dear students, it is very important topic which we need to develop in our language skills, which helps us to communicate in a better way while asking some questions. Okay. Now the same statement. These students waste, negative statement. Don't waste their time in idle talk we need to make a question tag for this, because already waste, don't waste, do not. These students they are not wasting their time in idle talk. They are good students. So already do is here. We start with do. Statement is negative statement. That is why we should not use not here. Do students. For the students, what is the pronoun? They. Because plural. Do they? Question mark. So, for the same sentence, positive statement, negative question tag. The statement is in negative. The students waste their time is positive. The students do not waste their time in idle talk is a negative statement. For this negative statement, positive question tag. Positive statement, negative question tag. So under this, we need to take one another sentence. Comes under verb 1 with the do form. Children like sweets. Children like sweets. In this sentence, first of all, we need to find the verb part. Like is the verb. So it is in do form. Do plus like. Okay. Statement is a positive statement. It is under do form. That is why for positive statement we need to write negative question form. Children like subject verb agreement. Here children plural. Then we get to do form here. Children like sweets, comma. Already it comes under do form, I said. Like, do like. Do. Children. That is a plural. That is why they. For children, what is the pronoun here? They. Sentence is in a positive, so this is a positive statement. That is why we write negative question tag. Negative question tag. Don't they? Children like sweets. Question tag. Don't they? Statement is positive. Question tag is in negative. So positive statement gets a negative question tag. Dear students, for the same sentence, we take negative statement. Children don't like sweets. Children don't like sweets. What is the verb part here? Do not like. So here in question tag we have to be here with do. Do. Children they. For what is the pronoun for children? They. Already statement is in negative. That is why only we start the question tag with an auxiliary or a special verb always. So what is the special verb implied here? Do. So here like I did here, I split here. Do like. Do. Children. Children plural. That is why they. Do they? Children do not like sweets. Children do not like sweets. Do they? This is the negative statement got positive question tag. Now another set with does. I hope that you have understood. I give some sentences. It is better you note down in your notebooks and answer them in different styles like this. For positive statement question tag and make the same statements into negative. And already how to make the statements into negative I said. I taught in the previous class basic English grammar negative and question forms. So change this negative to positive statement into negative, and for positive statement make a question tag in negative and negative statement make a question tag in positive. So now I am going to write some sentences. you note down and answer them properly. Students, respect their teachers. Students, respect their teachers. This is for you. You have to do this exercise. Another sentence, they get home very late. They get home very late. This is the sentence. And another sentence, you eat meat and eggs. These three sentences, already three sentences are in do form. So you practice these sentences in different ways, like you try to get the question tag for this positive statement in negative sense, change this same statement into negative, and then get a positive question. Like this, you practice these three. Students respect their teachers. They get home very late. And you eat meat and eggs. These three sentences are for you to practice well in your leisure time by using the set of rules for making question tags. Now, some other examples belongs to the does form in the present tense. Already we did for do under verb 1 in the present tense. Now this is Usha speaks English well. Usha speaks English well. Now in this sentence, we need to find the part, main verb part. Speaks is the verb, action word, and then subject Usha. Usha, a girl. So subject Usha, a girl, speaks. It comes under does form. If we split this speaks into does plus speak. So does speak, speaks, does speak. Usha speaks English well. Now we write a question tag to this positive statement. This is three things we found here. Verb part we understood. Subject Usha, a girl. We cannot find any negative sense here. That is why this is a positive statement. So we recognize the verb part and status of the subject, whether it is a positive or negative statement. We should first of all these three we identify and start answering. Usha speaks English well, comma. Already I said, what is the special verb? Here, does. It is under does form. Do, does, did. If the sentence has a main verb, we understood. We have to understand first whether the verb part is in a present tense or past tense. If it is in present tense, if it comes under do form, okay, otherwise it comes under does form. Whether it is present tense or past tense, and then if it comes under do form, we take do. Otherwise, if it is in the does form, we take here, this is speaks, does. Usha speaks English well. Here, does. Here, Usha is a girl, that is why we take a pronoun she. Question mark. Then, the statement is a positive statement. We cannot find any negative with not here in the statement. That is why, for positive statement, what do we get? Negative question tag. How do we make this statement question tag negative? By adding not to this helping verb. Does not. So short form of the does not is doesn't. Doesn't she. Doesn't she. That is the answer. Here Usha speaks English well. Usha speaks English well. Usha English చాలా చక్కగా మాట్లాడుతుంది. ఆమె కాదా, అలా కాదా అనేటువంటి సెన్స్ లో మనం ఇక్కడ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్ ని మనం యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం. వాట్ డిడ్ వి యాడ్ హియర్? ఏ పాజిటివ్ స్టేట్మెంట్, నెగటివ్ క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్. Question tag should be in negative as the statement is given in positive. Now we make this same statement in a negative sense. Usha, if Usha does not speak good English, we do something here, question tag in a different way. Usha doesn't speak. Usha doesn't speak. Sense is changed. Here negative sense. Usha doesn't speak. We do not write speaks here again. Already we separated this does from this speaks. Does not speak English well, comma. So here, what is the special verb found here? Does. Usha, girl, that is why we write she, question mark. The question tag is ready. Now the statement is in negative sense, that is a negative statement. Usha does not speak English well. Usha does not speak English well. This is a negative statement. Contains, gets positive question tag. Can you understand, children, like this? For negative statement, positive question tag. Positive statement, negative question tag. We go with some other sentence. She makes many mistakes. She makes many mistakes. This is a statement. This statement, verb part makes, action word makes. She, pronoun, that is subject is already in the form of pronoun, makes, does form, does plus make it is. So the special verb in the sentence makes, that is does, it comes under does form. So she makes many mistakes. The statement has subject in pronoun, verb part in the present tense, that is in does form, but there is no negative sense. That is why this is positive statement. We understood three things here. Positive statement in the main verb, does form. Makes comes under does form, and pronoun is there already in the subject is already in the pronoun form. So we write the statement here. She makes many mistakes, comma, she makes many mistakes. Already it is does, comes under does. Does. Here pronoun to the subject she. Already subject is in pronoun, that is why does she. But statement is positive, that is why we have to be fixed here. Not, does not, doesn't she. She makes many mistakes. Doesn't she? She makes many mistakes. Doesn't she? So, for the same statement, we are making negative. She doesn't make. We are writing here negative statement for this positive. She doesn't make many mistakes. Comma. Then we write a question tag. Here statement is in negative sense. Already we found does. Verb is in subject is already in the pronoun form. Does we found. Statement is in negative form. So three things we found. Negative statement. Special verb already opened here. Does. Subject is in pronoun form, that is she. Simple. For positive negative statement, positive question tag. Does she? Question mark. Does she? Here, she doesn't make many mistakes. She doesn't make many mistakes. She doesn't make many mistakes. Does she? This is the question tag. For negative statement, for any negative sense here, that is she makes many mistakes, doesn't she? She doesn't make many mistakes, does she? Statement is positive, got negative question tag. Statement is negative with doesn't make, that is why here positive question tag. So according to the statement given, we prepare question tag opposite. One another statement in this model. Mohan goes to school in time. Mohan goes to school in time. Here the statement is in positive, goes. Does form. Does go. This is verb 1. Statement has the subject singular. That is why it is goes. Subject and verb agreement. Singular subject, does form. That is why does go. Mohan goes to school in time. So we split this goes into does go. Now we write a question tag for this statement. Mohan goes to school in time. Mohan goes to school in time, comma, does. What is the special verb found here? Does, goes. Does go. Does. Mohan is a boy. That is why pronoun of the Mohan subject, he, question mark. So statement is positive. It is in the positive tense, that is called positive statement. Doesn't, negative question tag. Doesn't he? Mohan goes to school in time. Doesn't he? Mohan goes to school in time. Doesn't he? Mohan ఎప్పుడు టైంకి వెళ్తాడు, అతను అలా కాదా అనేటువంటి అర్థంలో మనం ఈ సెంటెన్సెస్ ఉపయోగిస్తాం. క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్ ని యాడ్ చేసుకుంటాం. మోహన్ తను ఎప్పుడు స్కూల్కి టైంలోనే వెళ్తాడు, అతను అలా కాదా అని అడుగుతున్నటువంటి సెన్స్ లో మనం ఈ క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్ యాడ్ చేస్తాం. సో ఇన్ డైలీ కాన్వర్సేషన్ వీ నీడ్ టు నో ఆల్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ statements with positive or negative, or do form or does form or did form. So comes under either verb 1 or verb 2, or if the sentence has a special verb directly, we can make this question tag without any difficulty. Here for the same statement we write negative. Mohan does not go. We made this sentence in negative. Mohan goes to school. Mohan does not go to school in time, comma. Statement is in negative. Negative statement does not go. So already we found here special verb does. Mohan is a boy. That is why he, question mark. Mohan does not go to school in time. Mohan does not go to school in time. This statement is in negative. Mohan టైంకి ఎప్పుడు స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళడు. ఇక్కడ మోహన్ ఖచ్చితంగా తను రెగ్యులర్గా స్కూల్కి టైంకి వెళ్తాడు కాబట్టి అతను అలా కాదా అని అడుగుతున్నాం. ఇక్కడ మోహన్ స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళడు అని చెప్తున్నారు సెంటెన్స్ నెగిటివ్ సెన్స్ లో. దట్ ఈస్ వై డస్ హీ, అవునా అనేటువంటి పాజిటివ్ క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్ ని యాడ్ చేస్తాం. సో ఇలా మనం తరచూ మన స్నేహితులతో, కుటుంబ సభ్యులతో, టీచర్స్తో మాట్లాడేటువంటి సందర్భాల్లో మంచి ఇంగ్లీష్ గ్రామర్ రూల్స్తో కూడినటువంటి ఇంగ్లీష్, గ్రామటికల్లీ కరెక్ట్ ఇంగ్లీష్ని వాడినట్లయితే మీరందరూ మీ భావాలని చాలా పద్ధతిలో మంచి ఒక లర్న్డ్ మెన్ లాగా, ఒక మంచి స్కిల్ఫుల్ ఇంగ్లీష్ స్పీకర్ లాగా మీరు గుర్తింపు పొందుతారు. దయచేసి మీరు అందరూ ఇది గమనించాలి. దీని తర్వాత మీకు కొన్ని సెంటెన్సెస్ ఇస్తాను, వాటిని మీరు ఎక్సర్సైజెస్ చేయాలి. He lives in a village. He lives in a village. Second sentence. The nurse The nurse looks after the children. Another sentence. Rajya runs very fast. Rajya runs very fast. These three statements are given to you to practice with your own knowledge by using these set of rules to make question tags. That is, he lives in a village. The nurse looks after the children. Rajya runs very fast. You note down these three sentences in your notebook and practice well to make question tags for all in different way. That is, for positive statement and the negative statement differently, as I said in the class. Now we go with the past tense, did form. I give 2-3 examples, practice, and then another 3 examples for your own practice. Now classroom practice for 3 examples. That is, first one, Arun told a lie. Arun told a lie. So here in the sentence, told is the main verb that is in did form. Tell, tells, told. So this comes under verb 2, did form. What does it mean? Did plus tell. Did plus tell. So already we brought out its form, that is verb 2, that is why did plus tell. We brought out did from this told. So we understood the sentence is in positive. It is, the verb is in verb 2, that is past tense, and here subject Arun, a boy. So with the help of these 3 informations, we make a statement and add question tag this positive statement. Arun told a lie. Arun told a lie. Here Arun, subject, told. Already we split this told into did plus tell. Root form of told. What is it? Tell. T-E-L-L, tell. Root form of told is tell. That is verb 1. This is verb 2, did form. So we brought out did here as the word verb in past tense. Arun told a lie, comma. It is in did form, that is why verb 2, that is why did. Arun is a boy, that is why he. We have to use the subject to write in the question tag only pronouns. He, she, they, I, we, and question mark. Now the statement is positive, that is why what shall we do here? Did he, didn't he. So subject is Arun, that is a boy, he, okay. Told, verb 2, comes under did form, did. Statement is positive, negative, question tag. Didn't he? Arun told a lie. Arun అబద్ధం చెప్పాడు. అతను అలా కాదా అనేటువంటి అర్థంలో మనం ఈ యొక్క క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్ ను ఉపయోగిస్తున్నాం. Arun told a lie, didn't he? Now we make the same statement into negative. Arun didn't tell a lie. Arun didn't tell a lie. Now already we brought all from told. Negative statement, told, didn't tell. Told, didn't tell. This is a negative statement. Simple. Special verb found here, did. And Arun is a boy, he, question mark. Because for negative statement, we do not write a negative question tag. We write only positive question tag. Arun is a boy. We wrote he here. Already verb is in the past tense. That is why we found here didn't tell, did not. So negative statement only special verb. We do not write not here. Did he? Arun did not tell a lie. Arunu అబద్ధం చెప్పలేదు. అతను అవునా అనేటువంటి అర్థంలో మనం ఈ యొక్క క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్ ని యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం. పాజిటివ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ నెగటివ్ క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్, నెగటివ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ పాజిటివ్ క్వశ్చన్ ట్యాగ్. One another statement. One another sentence in the past tense. I wrote a letter to you. Verb part in the sentence wrote. This is under past tense. Did plus write. So what is the root form of the verb wrote? Write. W-R-I-T, write. So did write, wrote. We split into did write. Now the sentence, I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter to you. నేను నీకు ఉత్తరం రాశాను. నేను కాదా? I wrote a letter to you. Here the sentence statement is in positive. That is why we found here already did here. Did. Already subject is in pronoun. I. Didn't I. Didn't I, question mark. This is positive statement, negative question tag. Same statement, I didn't write a letter I didn't write a letter to you, comma. Now statement is in negative, that is why special verb or helping verb we found here in the past tense, wrote, did. Subject pronoun I, did I. So here positive statement, negative question tag, didn't I did not write a letter. This is a positive negative statement, then positive question tag we got here. And another sentence for practice more in this model. They drank coffee. They drank coffee. Here, drank, did plus drink. This is verb 2. Root form of this verb 2 is verb 1, drink, D-R-I-N-K, drink. So here, this sentence, they drank coffee, comma, did. They already subject is in pronoun. Here they. Question mark. Subject, the sentence is in positive. That is why we are writing here negative question tag. Didn't they? They drank coffee. Didn't they? Is a question tag. Now, they did not. Didn't drink coffee. If the statement is in negative, we write here positive question tag. Did they? Question mark. Children, here we did all types of verbs here with the special verb in the first session, and then do forms, does forms and did forms. Here we practice every type of sentence with the main verbs and special verbs, positive statement and negative statements. For positive statement, negative question tag, negative statement, positive question tag, we practiced well. So dear students, with the help of these rules, set of rules already I taught in the previous class and reminded many times while class is going on, you have to practice very well and use this conversation very intelligently in your day-to-day communication. Now I give some sentences for your practice in this model. Kindly note down these sentences in your notebook and practice well. Rama jumped. Rama jumped into the well. Rama jumped into the well. This is a statement. First you should find whether it is a positive or negative, and a subject in condition, that is a boy or a girl or something, and verb part, whether it is in a past tense or positive, present tense. So accordingly, the information given in the sentence, you make some changes and write a question tag for the statement. The lion caught the mouse. The lion caught the mouse. The lion caught the mouse. One another sentence. She did not finish her work. She didn't finish her work. So these three are the statements under this model. Rama jumped into the well. The lion caught the mouse. She did not or didn't finish her work. Dear students, I hope that you have got the information in a right way, and if you practice well these all the exercises at your home, you may get good knowledge regarding the communication, day-to-day communication in this type of model sentences. My dear students, you should not delay to do the practice. Soon after the watching these model classes, exercises, everybody should practice well and find some new sentences and make your own practice and conversation. This helps you it makes you a best speaker among the society, among your friends. May God bless you. Have a nice day. Thank you. All the best.